So today I'm gonna present our strategic management group assignment project. Our tutor is Leo Buntik. We are from Group 1. I'm the leader, Fundan Yassin Azim. First of all, allow me to introduce our team. I'm Fundan Azim.
I'm Piroli Rehan.
I'm Harihar Naidu.
I'm Christian Jodouan.
Hi, I'm Manhan.
And I'm Chino Tristan.
First of all, let's go through the content of our presentation. The first content will be the introductions in general. Then we're gonna proceed with part 2, 3, 4, which is part A, part B, part C, which will be of two different topics that you'll explore during the presentation. Then we're gonna move with the conclusions. Allow me to start. The introduction. In today's construction industry, technology and strategic planning are key to staying competitive. For a QS firm, adopting tools like BIM can improve efficiently and boost market position. Now, public-private partnership (PPP) also play a vital role in Malaysia infrastructure growth, and as a consultant, it is crucial to evaluate PPP benefits, challenges, and precautions to ensure successful project implementation. So throughout the presentation, you'll be able to go through all these points. So now allow me to pass the floor to Christian for part A.
Thank you, Azim. So for part A of the presentation, it will be presented by Azim and myself. Next slide. So what is BIM? BIM is a digital representation of a building's functional and physical characteristics. It encompasses a project's life cycle from conception to operation. The key feature is that it is a centralized information hub for component properties and maintenance requirements. Next slide, please. So, how can BIM provide a competitive advantage to QS firm? Firstly, future readiness. Governments such as the Singaporean government believes that the use of BIM boosts productivity by 30%. As a result, since 2014, it is mandatory that BIM submission is done with projects larger than 500 square feet. Based on current patterns, it can be concluded that there is a demand for BIM adoption. Utilizing the tool ensures that the firm is ready to meet future standards more effectively compared to a firm that uses the system at a later stage. Secondly, enhance accuracy in cost estimation. Through the use of BIM, quantity surveyors can get a better understanding of the various components involved in the project, resulting in direct quantity extractions, reducing errors. This will lead to more precise cost estimate, hence better customer satisfaction. Next slide, please. Thirdly, positioning as an industry leader. Through the use of BIM, the firm can get across themselves as innovative and forward-thinking. This can be a good marketing tool, attracting clients such as the government agencies or big international projects. Next, I'll pass it to Azim.
Now let's continue with the enhanced risk management. Here the key insight. Simulations and visualization identify risk early. So now QS consultant can anticipate design inconsistencies or site issues. Here the outcome would be effective contingency planning, reduce disputes and delays, increase client trust through proactive risk management. Now, lastly, challenges and mitigation. Challenges and mitigations is a high initial investment. Need for extensive staff training. Here the mitigation strategies are: start with pilot projects. For example, partner with technology providers for training and support. create a dedicated BIM team to build expertise. The outcomes is a gradual adoption, ensuring smoother transition and maximize benefits. In conclusion, BIM's role in the QS industry is as follows. Firstly, accurate cost estimation, streamlined workflows, improve collaboration, sustainable practices. Now, during the presentation, we have been able to go through the competitive advantages, such as the future readiness, industrial leadership, and client attraction and retention. Final note, BIM is no longer optional. It is essential for striving in a tech-driven industry. I will now pass the floor to Christian and Lemon for part B.
All right, thank you, Azim. So now I will be presenting part B with Lemon. Next slide. So there are 5 assumptions that are happening in construction projects these days. So the first one is efficient planning and scheduling. Many companies lack robust project scheduling tools, leading to frequent delays. Secondly, the use of technology. Construction firms using mobile apps or cloud-based tools for real-time updates to increase communication efficiency, plus using AI and BIM to improve accuracy and cut costs. Third one is resource management. Firms using Internet of Things devices and drones to improve the efficiency of material handling and tracking on construction sites. The fourth one is workforce management. A lack of workforce flexibility leads to higher turnover rates, companies adopting flexible schedules, and improved workplace safety measures will have higher worker retention. Lastly, lean construction practices. Traditional processes lead up to waste on projects, while lean construction methods can cut waste significantly, improving cost efficiency. Next. Now let's analyze one by one by using SWOT, which is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Next slide. So the first one is efficient planning and scheduling. The strength will be advanced scheduling can reduce delays and improve efficiency and resource allocation, but it can be a high cost that can make these tools difficult for smaller firms to adopt. It can be affordable and user-friendly scheduling tools. It allows mid-sized firms to compete, but competitors adopting similar tools may neutralize any competitive edge. Next. The second one is use of technology. So the AI and BIM optimize resource use, enhance design precision, and cuts costs, and makes it more productive. But it is resistant to change and a lack of skilled personnel slow implementation. It can present a clear pathway for innovation, but rapidly technological advancement risk making older systems obsolete, requiring constant updates. Next. The third one is resource management. The strength IoT, which is Internet of Things, and drones help track materials, reduce waste, and improve logistics. But it relies on technology, which can cause problem if it fails. The new technology could further improve efficiency, but competitors using these tools may move ahead of firms that don't adopt them quickly. Next is the workforce management. It enhances safety measures and flexible schedules improve workforce, leading to a stable and satisfied team. But it is inconsistent application of policies that can reduce their effectiveness. And it focus on mental health programs and career growth can attract younger talent, and build a future-ready workforce. But ongoing labor shortage and increasing competition for skilled workers limit the industry ability to meet growing demands. Lastly, the lean construction practices. The strength it reduces the waste can improve cost saving and efficiency. But the transitioning requires a significant cultural and operational change, which may cause delays. Growing demand for sustainable construction practices align with lean methods, but companies using traditional method may lose clients and reputation due to inefficiencies. Next, I pass it to Lemon.
Hi, after talking about the assumption and the SWOT analysis, now I'm going to talk about the how to address the solution. Okay, first will be the efficient planning and schedule. We can adopt the advanced scheduling software like Primary P6 and Microsoft projects and utilize the cloud-based collaboration tool like Procons and Autodesk. It can train the project managers on a new scheduling tool, and it also reduce the project delays by up to around 15%. Next, under the technology adoptions, we can implement the AI and BIM for resources optimization and cost saving, as it will provide BIM and AI training for workforce upscaling and start with a pilot project before fully scaled implementations. It will help to achieve an 10 to 20% cost saving throughout the technologies. Third, under resource management, we can use the IoT and DroneX for real-time material tracking, as it will help to implement the automatic inventory system for better forecasting and apply a predictivity maintenance for equipment. Next, for the workforce management, we can implement an flexible work schedule to improve the retention and enhance the safety program and conduct a regular audits. And then it will introduce a career development program for talent attractives and offer a mental health support to improve workforce well-being. Next will be the last will be the lean construction practice. It can adopt to lean construction technologies by like value stream mapping, JIT developer, and promote a sustainability green building practice. It can help to conduct workshops to shift towards lean culture and reduce the waste by 35% and enhance operational efficiencies. Next, I will pass to Rehan and Harry.
Okay, so Rehan and myself will be presenting part C. Next slide, please. So PPP. Public-private partnerships have risen to become a key strategy for governments all over the world to deliver crucial infrastructure and public services. In Malaysia, the rising demand for efficient infrastructure has made PPPs a vital tool and a viable alternative to the traditional procurement method. Next slide. So what is PPP? A public-private partnership is a collaboration between a government agency and a private company. This joint venture is highly advantageous for the government. The government makes the most of the private sector's finances, expertise, and efficiency for building and operating public interest projects such as hospitals and public transportation. Next slide. So let's look at some benefits of PPP. Firstly, being accelerated infrastructure development. The timeline of crucial infrastructure projects are accelerated and completed on a timely manner, which could have faced delays due to budget constraints and limited capacity of public sector. Second, we have improved public sector delivery. Private sector companies emphasize importance on performance and customer satisfaction. This leads to higher quality products and services being delivered. Thirdly, risk sharing and management. The government and private sector take responsibility for risks which they know they are best equipped to handle, thus diminishing the government's exposure to financial or construction risks. And lastly, we have access to private sector expertise. In sectors such as telecommunication, private sector companies tend to hold more technical expertise. Through the use of PPPs, the government can harness and benefit from said technical expertise. Now I'll pass it on to Rehan. Thank you.
So, what are the disadvantages of public-private partnerships? Firstly, we have higher cost. PPP projects often result in higher costs, and private companies need to recover their investments and generate profits. This can burden lower-income groups, particularly in countries like Malaysia. Secondly, we have complexity and long-term commitment. PPP contracts are usually complex and span over a long period of time. Managing such projects can be challenging for governments. This also limits the government's ability to adapt or change plans quickly. Thirdly, we have risk of project failures. If private partners face financial issues or fail to meet contract terms, projects can be delayed or abandoned. This can affect public services and infrastructure development, leading to negative outcomes. And lastly, we have reduced transparency. PPP arrangements may lack transparency in project management and finances. This reduces public scrutiny and makes it difficult to ensure accountability. Next slide, please. Next one. So, PPP projects also have some precautionary steps before the award. Firstly, we have comprehensive feasibility studies. Conduct thorough feasibility studies, including benefit analysis, and risk assessments. These steps helps determine the viability of the PPP project. Secondly, we have clear project objectives and scope. Define clear project objectives and establish a well-outlined scope will help align public and private interests and provide a long foundation for contract negotiations. Then we have robust legal and regulatory framework. Establish a strong legal and regulatory framework to govern PPP projects. Clearly define roles, responsibilities, and include mechanisms for dispute resolutions. We also have transparent procurement process. Implement a fair, transparent, and competitive procurement process will ensure the selection of reliable private partners and guarantee value for money. And lastly, we have detailed risk assessment and allocation. Carry out a comprehensive risk assessment to ensure fair risk allocation between public and private partners to promote project sustainability. And now I'll pass it to Harry for the conclusion.
All right. So in conclusion, BIM and advanced technologies are revolutionizing quantity surveying by improving cost accuracy, project planning, and risk management. BIM automates quantity takeoffs, reduces budget overruns, and strengthens client relationships. It also identifies issues early, optimizes schedules, and enhances efficiency. While adopting BIM can be costly, smaller firms can start gradually and seek training support. Other tools like AI and IoT further boost efficiency, while sustainable practices meet market demands. In short, embracing BIM and innovation helps QS firms deliver better projects, reduce risks, and stay competitive. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind attention.